So, who's ready for some real relationship advice? Are you the one that wants the simple wisdom that's going to keep you rocking romantically and living in love? Okay, I knew it was you. Hey, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new here, it's me, it's T, also known as the Mindset Midwife. And what you may not have noticed, I'm your favorite coach, your online sis. And so, it's my birthday weekend, right? And I'm super, super excited. And when a new year, a personal new year, comes around, we often reflect on things that we've gone through, lived through, things that we've learned. And so, relationships are one of those things that I feel passionately about. I'm so grateful for the relationship that I have in my husband. And I want to see more people experience real love, true commitment for the long haul, right? And so, in the same vein of what I've been doing with my noonday praise and on the ministry that I share online, mostly on Facebook, God has really shifted me, highlighted for me some cliches that are really actually good wisdom. So it's not like a bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. The early bird gets the worm, because what does that really mean, right? But one cliche that really is going to bless you when you think about your romantic relationship is this, especially my ladies. You got to kiss a few frogs to find your prince. Okay. And look, immediately my mind went to Princess Tiana, Naveen, and I love that story. I think Disney and the folks over there did a great job with that. But it is actually true that you have to kiss a few frogs to find your prince. And let me tell you what. So I'm thinking about my birthday. I was thinking about, man, where do I want to go eat? And what kind of cake do I want? And will there be singing or, what will it be? How extra do I want it? How big do I want to go, if at all, right? And so thinking about all of these things and literally thinking about dinner, thinking about someone coming out singing, it reminded me of this knucklehead that I used to date. And, he was my guy at the time. We had some things in common. We were brought up kind of the same, and we established trust, and we did the romantic thing or what have you. But of course, I found out that he was a pathological liar. We had a lot of people that we knew in common, and people were so surprised that he and I went together. They everything but said you're too good for him, and some people actually did come right out and say that, like, got all kind of side eyes. But I was like, no, this is fun. This is different. I'm okay. I'm not worried about what you're saying. Well, then the lies started to roll in. Then you get caught in the lies. So not only were there other women, not only were there shady things with money and all kinds of questionable things going on, but then there was this stupid little habit that he had. One thing that I enjoyed is that we would go out to all different kinds of restaurants. And it wasn't even, I'll be honest, we never went to any five-star. Okay. It wasn't even a lot of white tablecloths in the mix at all. First of all, this was how many years ago? This was 2006. So that was like, what, 18 years? Oh my gosh. That, oof. Anyway, I've literally just realized that was 18 years ago. That's wow. Anyway, so whole different decade, almost 2 decades. And so things were very different. So it wasn't a big deal. But in these restaurants, we would have fun, order different things or what have you. And he had this dumb little habit of sneaking and telling the wait staff that it was my birthday. Okay, my birthday is November 10th, right? It will be March. It will be June. It will be September. It didn't matter. if we were in a place that we hadn't been before, and we often were, he would sneak and tell the people that it was my birthday. And when they came out, I'm surprised, not because, oh, he did this sweet thing for me. I'm surprised because it's not my birthday. Why are you having these people bring me out this dessert, sing to me, make this big to do, and it's not my birthday? It's nowhere near my birthday. It's just shady, shady, shady business. And so, again, almost 20 years ago, these places were offering free desserts, free appetizers, all kind of things. So he just got a kick out of getting free stuff and making a big spectacle. And the first time that he did it, I'll be honest, I can't remember what time of year it was. The first time he did it, I was like, this is weird. You are so silly. He's kind of like, he's kind of like, yeah, okay, go along with it. And I did. But after the third, fourth, and fifth time, I'm like, this is not cool. Like, stop doing that. Like, that is dumb. Anyway, you gotta kiss a few frogs before you meet your prince. And so some people might say, T, that's not that big of a deal. He's a practical joker. He thought that was fun. No, it's a thin line between a practical joke and a pathological lie. Like every other thing that you say, sir. The more I talk to your mom, the more I talk to your friends, the more you and I talk, the more I realize there's nothing true that's coming out of that face of yours. But I am grateful that even when that relationship came to an end, it always, not always, but a lot of times it can just be difficult to sever that, to close that, to be done with that. And it was really crazy. Like this guy had a key to my house. You understand what I'm saying? His game system was at my house. Like I was just like, no, we can't do this anymore. And so and so you gotta kiss a few frogs to get to your prince. That particular relationship, like I said, that was 18 years ago. That is um, and I've now been with my husband for 15 years, married 13 of those years. So along the path, wading through knuckleheads, right? Learning what I like, learning what I'm willing to accept, learning what is non negotiable, what are the deal breakers. For me, then I understood that integrity and character were very important, not just for me, but also for the person that I was with, not just to me, but around me. I don't even just want you to tell just me the truth. I want you to live a life of truth. I want us to be honest with each other, honest in our dealings, and just be above board. But I had to learn that. I had to kiss a few frogs before I got to my prince. And so, like I said, that was 2006. I was blessed to make acquaintance and meet Mr. Bolding in 2009. We were engaged in 2010, married in 2011, and we still rocking. And yes, it has been some ups and downs, major learning curves with he and I. But because I had the experience, because I didn't close myself off, because I had data and I learned not doing a comparison politics with him, not having baggage and saying, well, you don't do this, 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 but having standards, knowing what I wanted and knowing what I did not want from kissing those frogs, I was able to identify that prince. God was able to highlight him for me. He stepped up to the plate and I liked what he had to offer and we made a great match. And I'm so grateful. I am so, so grateful for that. Listen, if this content blessed you, if you'd like to hear about relationships, if you'd like to hear about kingdom entrepreneurship, just general encouragement, motivation, and inspiration for your life, for your love, and all things in between, then do me a favor, like this video, comment below, Give me some ideas of more things that you want to hear of. Tell me how this blessed you, or tell me a little bit about your relationship story. And then share this. Make sure that friends and others will get a chance to be encouraged, enlightened, maybe get a laugh, maybe provoke a thought as well. And as always, below, I'll have some links to some other videos that I'm sure will bless you as well. Until next time, holla!